So, oh yeah, that's what you got. What you got? Oh, he got First Peter. And put on the new Christian. Because it's paramount, because they using Christ, right? The Bible said that Christ is going to be a stumbling block. You got to put it up, put it on. That's if the Bible tell you. So it's going to go one or two ways, just like the Bible is a double-edged sword. So you got wicked people using Christ for their purposes. And you got wicked people using the Bible for their purposes. But we out here to show you the real purpose of Christ and the real purpose of the Bible. Read this.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 21. For even hereunto were ye called.
Oh, right there. Even hereunto were you called. You got to be called. You heard this say, many are called, but few are chosen. You got to be called to do this work. A lot of people that's going around.
But what if they not called you? They never called you?
No, it ain't going to be no day. You going to know when the Lord called you. You think we out here in the cold for nothing?
But it's like
you getting called right now, sister. That's why you standing right here in front of the prophets, so we can teach you who you really are and your true purpose here on earth. We not here to be no niggas or no baddies or whatever the white man made us to be. We are God's chosen people.
That's right.
So when we went into slavery, they turned us into something else. But that's why Christ is here to be that example, so we can come back to the Most High God. Read on.
Because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example.
Oh, right there. He an example, not that white man, said abortion. That's an example for homosexuality and racism and murder and death.
Okay.
That's an example for their people. God loves everybody. Let's all be humans. We all one. That's an example for Babylon. That so-called black man that's gonna come out the sky in those chariots. That's an example for us. Read on.
That ye shall follow his steps.
We supposed to follow, so we supposed to get in this Bible. See what Christ did. You heard us saying, what would Jesus do? The red letters. That's Christ speaking. So
they come from that mind.
But check this out. Both of those religions, look here, both of those are slave religions. But we want to be, you might want to be a Christian. Both of them put us in slavery. And both of them forced us to be in those religions. You heard what the Bible is. It's a book of the commandments of God. That's our religion. Islam. Yes, in the sub-Saharan slave trade. Pull that up. Sub-Saharan slave trade. That's why we had Moors. The Moors are black Muslims. It's called, it was in the sub-Saharan slave trade and the transatlantic slave trade. So the sub-Saharan slave trade, the Muslims put us in slavery, and the transatlantic slave trade, the Christians put us in slavery. We're not supposed to be none of that. I'm not trying to say nothing. History says it. History. Pull it up. Pull it up. Why wouldn't they? Wait, you got a Muslim that like us? Because them niggas that's playing Muslim, them ain't real Muslims. They ain't no Sunnis and they ain't no Shiites. Those are real Muslims. Niggas ain't no Shiites and no Sunnis. They go to the prison house and they become Muslims because they ain't in gangs. They don't want to be in gangs.
Hold on, wait. Nobody got it.
Matter of fact, y'all, look at my book, see if they Quran in there.
What is Trump in the joke?
It don't matter. You grew up in Christianity. We did. But it's, sister, what we telling you is interchangeable. It doesn't matter. It's both the slave master's religion. And in the Muslim religion, in Islam, they say they can put your ass in slavery as an infidel. They say, oh, you want to be a Muslim? The Muslims say they can beat their wives. Yeah, look. The Muslims can beat their wife according to the Quran. Did you know that? That's they do. Why you think they women in subjection? They give physical discipline, sis. You wouldn't be able to show all this if you're a real Muslim. You got to cover up. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah. Yes. We was forced. And we are Israelites. Our religion, look at this. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you something. Let me show you something. I can just open it up to pretty much any. You got things so wholesome and so great. Watch this. Tell me this. Tell me this. What have the Muslims done for black people?
Besides talking out on us.
You ain't even see them out in the streets of bean pies.
I was gonna say they gave us bean pies.
Look at this.
Besides two. That's it.
Say, read this way you like. Right there. Give me Deuteronomy 76. Right here. I'm going to show you what the Quran really does. Who?
All children is Israel.
Who?
All children is Israel. Oh, of Israel. Okay? Call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I prefer to you to all others my message.
I wonder where they got that from. He said in their Quran, it said the children of Israel says, this is a good thing for you. Sis, sister, forget that. They book is telling you that you better than everybody else. The children of Israel, their Islam book, it said, sister, do you believe in the Most High God? How you not better than everybody else? Why you think that they got to try to keep us from thinking we better than everybody else? They think they better than everybody else? Do not Americans think they better than everybody else? Everybody come flock to America because they think America better than everybody else. But the moment black people think they better than everybody else, it's a problem. You ain't finna stifle my confidence that the Most High gave me.
That's right.
You not finna stifle the gifts and the blessings that He bestowed upon us just because the goddamn white man don't want you to think you better than everybody else. Read the Bible, huh? Deuteronomy 76. Hold it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7.
Watch this. Watch this.
Chapter 7 and verse 6. Do this because you belong to the Lord, your God. From all the people on the earth, He chose you. Chose you. Chose you.
That's what everybody mad for. He didn't choose everybody. You don't see no white LeBron Jameses, no white Michael Jordans, no white Barry Sanders, no white Ray Allens. Read on.
Special people. All the people of the earth, He chose you to be His own special people. The Lord did not love you and choose you because you was outnumbered other people. You were the smallest nation on earth, but the Lord loved you.
He did what?
Love you.
He did what?
Love you.
So this what this our book right here. This book plagiarized off of this book. That's why I say this in here. That ain't the only passage about the children of Israel in this book. It's many. And that's what we're trying to tell you. These are made up religions from our religion. Your daddy didn't make up nothing. Your daddy doing the same thing that every other black person been doing since we've been in slavery. We brought in slavery, sis. We didn't know who we are. We didn't know what we spoke. We don't know our religion. We didn't know. That's why we out here. Now check this out. Yes, he's still trying to find himself.
Yes, I'm 65 and I have to find myself.
How you gonna, who out here teaching you who you are? Now how you gonna do that without somebody guiding you? That we're guiding you right now. The same way that the prophets was out, the same way that the disciples was out, the same way that Christ was out. They had to go to what you think the disciples went out. They had to teach the people who they were. Because they was up under captivities too. Before this captivity, We forgot who we were. We were Hellenized to be Greeks. Now we Americanized to be Americans. But we're not Americans. We are Israelites.
That's
God's
right.
chosen people. Read this out.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation.
What did the Bible say?
But ye are a chosen generation. A royal priesthood.
Oh, what did he say? Hold on. Listen good. Listen good. What are we?
A royal priesthood.
What are we?
A royal priesthood.
Well, you know, I would say we kings and queens, but who can follow it back to where we're from? Because without the Bible, you're not going to be able to do it. They never told you where they brought you from. They don't know a damn thing. They worship a white Jesus. But we are the true prophets on earth.
That's
I know that's why I say it ain't up to you who willeth, or you that call it. It's up to the Most High God. We would not be doing this if the Most High God didn't convict us. You just call us up. Call us up. Read on. We already joined. We brothers and sisters. Read on.
And holy nation. A peculiar people. That ye shall soon forth the praise of him who had called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Reason why they tried to say the word nigga meant ignorant, which it means black, is because we didn't know who we were. That's being in darkness. It means black. It means black. It means black in Latin.
Yeah, but we're not black.
Exactly. It's a byword. It's a marker to show us who we are when we do wake up. Those so-called black people, those are the Israelites. That's why they calling you a byword.
Stand back here, okay? I'm not going
No,
nowhere.
they say ignorant because you don't know who you are.
Real. I got smoke.
That's why I say we should show forth the praises of him that brought us out of darkness into his marvelous light. Because it's only one light. It's his light. When you're in darkness, you don't know who you are.
So us people, like,
But it's still darkness out as the moment as we speak.
everybody like me that's only believing in energy and crystals, like we're not really connected, we're not connected, we're just thinking what we see on TikTok.
Yeah. But it is about energy, though. It's about, are you going to give your energy?
I thought God was your head, so the God in your head.
Coming to the truth, he said, don't make haste.
God is the energy that's within everything that's created. Omnipresent. He is in you, but you have to harness it. But if you give him your energy over to negativity, to drugs, to prostitution, to being a baddie, then you ain't dealing with the Most High. You can make money without selling out in America. I be working
I
today.
was working 16 hours in a jail.
But then, sister, that's what, because you have to get your knowledge, wisdom, and understand that you're not a slave. You can be a business owner. We were business owners. We not no slaves. You can own a business with a GED. You can own a business without having a GED. We own businesses.
So it's like,
I got a business. I got a Hebrews Pizza and Wing business. He got a barbecue business. He got an HVAC business. You know what I'm saying? These people can't.
everything not supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. The chapter I just wrote to him, I told him to let the next business stuff. Because like I know all the history about how much.
That's because you wanna know why? Because we go right into the same stuff that we've been seeing our whole lives. There's been an example for us not to follow. We go do that. So we seen alcoholics our whole life, we start being alcoholics. If we seen drug dealers, so now it's time to change course, because that's a lie we tell ourselves. Oh, I had to sell this dope for kids. Nigga, you ain't never had hope. I had to sell dope to feed my babies, but then you go to prison. I had to sell dope, but you rolling on rims. And the money is of Satan. You can get money The Lord is over everything. He will move somebody to put you in position. We are living testaments of that. We was drug dealers. We was pimping, pandering. We was doing all the stuff we ain't had no business, wasting our life. Understand me? And you don't have this money to come fall to
I'm
you.
not wasting my life. I'm 23. I've been doing this since I was 18. I'm 5 years and I'm 23.
And you just 23. So now it's time to come back to your true nationality and your true heritage, because you're a princess of the Most High.
That's right.
Princesses ain't slaves.
And I let her know that.
Princesses are not slaves, sis. Y'all feet didn't even touch the ground. That's how precious y'all were. Exactly. Read some more for this sister.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 8. But the Lord loved you and wanted to keep the promise that he made to your ancestors.
Oh, right there. The Lord loved us. But the question is, do you love the Lord back? Because do you love somebody that don't love you? No. So God loves you anyway, but you have to love him back.
But I'm saying, how can you love
Because you breaking his laws. He ain't did nothing to you. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. I'll show you how. I'll show you.
me break the law?
Yes, you do. Do you eat pork? You got red dye in your head? Have you ever done anything you know you weren't supposed to be doing? So it's things that's natural here in Babylon. It ain't saying that people that may not know is doing it malicious.
I'm saying, like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to try to, like, when you have your idea, like, I have my idea for you, and then, like, sit back and let the man, with the man,
Was he a man of the Lord? He got to be a man of the Lord, sis. Exactly. So, we was men that wasn't guided right. We made a lot of mistakes in our life.
now blame somebody for
But you have to go through these things so you can know what not to do and grow into a man. That's why he said, when I was a child, I did childish things.
So what the woman supposed to get away from the man for over 4 years, 5 years?
No, you do what the Lord told you to do. See, our women want to try to change men.
I don't know what to do.
That's why you got to be tough. Everything is a process. Women want to try to change men. Put it like this.
I don't want to change body. I
Look.
don't want to feel dumb.
Look. Look, women want to worry about men, and men want to worry about women. When it should be, the men should worry about them being a man, and the woman should worry about them being a woman, and let the chips fall where they may. But we want to try to tell the woman what she needs to do, and the woman trying to tell us what we need to do, when we need to be discovering what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? You should be learning how to be a man. You should be learning how to be a woman. Not be trying to tell each other what to do. All this men versus woman stuff, that's garbage, because we need each other. God created male and female. He and she. He didn't make them to go against each other. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Give me 54. See, this is the thing. By us not having elders to teach us this Bible for real, we don't know we up under curses. So while we breaking God's commandments, we study getting cursed after curse. For instance, check this out. Do you think if you have a baby out of wedlock, that ain't nothing gonna come from it? God told you to be married, right? And he told you to then have a baby. But how many people have sex with somebody, fornicate, have a baby with somebody they don't even like? Then the man they put on child support, he don't even like her. She say he a bad baby daddy. It ain't, the Lord ain't make baby daddies and baby mamas.
He made mothers and fathers.
He made mothers and fathers and husbands and wives. So, by fornicating, we break one of God's laws, and the consequences come with that.
That's right.
That's the whole thing. If you eat some pork and you get sick or you get gout, that's a consequence. That show you that's something you shouldn't be doing, right? Because God told us not to eat that.
That's right.
So if you do something that he told you not to do, and you get a consequence to come from it, that's your own fault. Because he's specifically telling us not to do.
A lot of stuff.
He tell women not to do certain things. He also tell them things they should do. He tell men not to do certain things. And they gonna agree, and that's why our nation ain't nowhere. That's why we at the bottom as a nation, because people just doing what they want to do because Babylon taught you to do that.
But how can he tell somebody the man to be okay? Once to be a woman when women are only raising
You mean
men.
1
and there's
Kings
no men,
chapter
there's
2.
no raising women. No
Because-
women are raised, they
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
No woman.
How many times you heard a woman say, I'm your mama and your daddy?
They mom-
How the hell you the mama and the daddy?
Because she did.
No, you're not. That's why we got so much effeminate men out here. Because the mama was a daddy. But how? But that's taken to school. That ain't raising a. That's not. You can't. A woman cannot. She can raise. Listen, sis. Listen. A woman. Remember I just told you. Ain't nobody knocking your mother. But what I'm telling you, it's impossible for a woman to teach a boy how to be a man. Yes, it is. To a woman, you work on cars? You work on cars? Huh? You work, hey bro, you get birth?
No.
You got a period?
No, I ain't happy.
Okay. How can a woman
I can't work on
teach a boy how to be a man? That's the whole purpose. That's why they not picking the mates right. That's a consequence. Single parenthood is a consequence. Yes, it is, sis. Unless that woman's husband died. And that's why she a single mother. Then it was fornication that happened, and you didn't pick the right mate, and y'all broke up, and now it's a single home. Or,
I don't want to be together. My kids
but
are
this is the thing, people are going for happiness. The Lord ain't say make a family from happiness. That's Babylon. If you choose to, if you get with that person, you're supposed to be with that person for life. That's how it's supposed to go. Or at least to the kids is grown up. But how many people break up when the kid 5 years old? When the kid 8 years old? Now you got them in a two-parent, a divorce home.
But why does the girl gotta stay there if she's not happy because that's her man?
Because the man.
Yeah, just keep your legs closed. Listen. Hold everybody. Listen. It's a consequence for a man doing that. What is called child support, seat support.
But that's not a consequence.
Yes, it is.
That's
How is it not a consequence when it's listen? You trying to tell me how to be a man? Do men go to jail for not paying their child support? Have you ever heard of a woman going to jail for not paying child support? No, you haven't.
Yes,
No, you haven't.
my sister. Are y'all crazy?
Hey, sis, let me ask you this question.
No.
Okay, look, why do you think homosexual men is always because they imitate you. See, they imitate you. That's what women makes, monsters. The Bible says they make monsters.
Hold on.
Pull it out, B. Pull it out.
Listen, sis. You not listening. You taking offense. Do you understand that y'all didn't raise yourself? Do you know what the Willie Lynch is? It's a program that they put in place to turn women against men and the brothers against brothers. Know what I'm saying? So, because that's how they taught you to be. Because here in America, black women is over the black men. Right? They need the black woman vote.
And then we get mad because we want a man to be a man to us.
Exactly.
I don't know how to be a own man. When your mama don't let men talk to her any kind of way because she is that
Because she is not a product of what the white man made. Because all the woman got to do is call 911. If the man get mad, all the woman got to do is kick the man out. But check this out. Listen. Well, men have a major responsibility in this thing. First of all, a man shouldn't be moving in with a woman. He should make his own house. He should have a job. He should make his own house, and a woman move in with him. Now, if you start acting a fool, you can go to your mama house. The woman. Yes. Why would you
That's why
sis,
we
listen.
have our own shit.
Why
Y'all
would you
come to
want?
ours, yeah.
Why would you want your own stuff? You just said how it turned out. Then you at home raising the kid by yourself.
Why would we want our own stuff?
Exactly.
Why can't it just be?
Let me tell you how you got your own stuff. Let me tell you how you got your own stuff. Housing.
Never.
Yes.
No, not me. Not me.
But she's not listening. She's taking offense to everything I'm saying. I'm talking about the whole race of our people.
But you're talking about like us.
But sister, your mother is a product of America. She's still a product of America.
I would never be like that.
You doing it right now. You doing what every sister do when a man, an alpha male, is trying to teach you what this country did. We know what this country did. It's called the feminist movement. When sisters want to follow lesbian white women, talking about they want to be independent.
What the fuck? Because we want to be independent.
What you need to be independent for? That's who you follow?
What do you mean?
In the 1970s, sister, hold up. Before you argue with me, sis, check the facts. I'm not making this up. In the 70s, the white woman started the women's liberation movement. But the black women followed her.
Okay.
How do you think it's a separation between a black man and a black woman? We didn't do it. We would never put our women away and say we want to be independent.
But we are.
Hold on.
I want to give you numbers.
We be in the mix.
Between 1950 and 1970, 80% black marriage. After they took away all the trades in school and shut down stuff, 80% divorce rate because they gave the black woman housing. Before that, there were no single black kids. They were raised in a home with the mother and father.
So if you systematically took the black man out of the home, is what I'm saying. Y'all didn't just choose to say, I want the nigga out the house. When you take away programs for the black man to get trades, when you set up drugs so that the black man can go to
I
prison,
feel like y'all not giving black women credit.
sister, we not taking nothing away from sisters. You're not taking into credit what this country did to
Why
us.
can't we be a God like y'all though?
Sister, you will be. We all will be gods if we follow God's laws, statutes, and commandments, because we're the children of the Most High God. But you can't be a God smoking a cigarette. God don't smoke cigarettes. You can't be a God coming against the man of the Lord, because we on the same team. We telling you what Babylon did to all of us. It happened to my mother was on drugs. My mother was on crack, and she got murdered by a black man. Know what I'm saying? Because of drugs. I know what this country has done to us. We have done extensive research on this country. They have killed every leader that we had from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and the 90s so that we can be blind and lost sheep here in America. So we can be groping in the noonday. Which way we go? Are we Muslim? Are we Christian? 5%ers? Woman versus the man? Children versus the adults? Ain't no respect. That's why this place is called Babylon. Because Babylon means confusion. That's exactly what it's set up for. To have us in division and confusion. Read this for a second.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, and verse 12. As for my people,
Same people God loved and people that made it better than everybody.
children are their oppressors.
What you say?
Children are their oppressors.
Tell me that's a lie. What's happening in Chicago? What's happening in Dallas? In New York? In LA? Is it not gangs out of control? Kids got guns with switches.
Yeah, my brother just
I don't even have a switch. 14. And these people scared.
I would have never thought growing up with another eye got my mama don't play no games. I used to make out to be Kodak black. When I got home, the windows blocked. I would have never thought
No,
my brother.
now check this out. See, the difference is, you don't know the Willie Lynch. Your mama gonna come down hard on you because you're a girl. And she gonna be lenient. She gonna be lenient on her boy.
Out the window for
See,
my brother.
check this out. But you think daddy gonna be lenient? No. No, if his father was there. If your father's a good father, your father ain't gonna let him get away with it. Let him put his hands on his mama.
What can they do if they is bad? What can they do?
Listen, since we understand all of that, that's part of the trap.
It's not their fault.
That's what it is their fault. Just like it was my fault, just like it was his fault, just like it was his fault. If we do things we know we shouldn't do, I don't give a damn what excuse we make. It's our fault. If we go sell drugs and we get caught and go to jail, who fault is it? It's our fault. Because we know it is his fault, sis. He had to own his mistakes. But you learn from your mistakes. If you go through the same thing, then you're a fool. But if you learn from those mistakes, that makes you wiser. Sis,
He learned them.
is he in prison now?
He's not gonna die.
Good. So he learned from his mistakes. So we're not saying he a bad individual. We saying we got a bad hand that we've been dealt. So if nobody's just teaching us, finish this.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and mama rule over them.
What the Bible say?
And mama rule over them.
What the Bible say?
And women rule over them.
It's a true statement. Yes, it is. Listen, you know, because who got more say over the children, the mama or the daddy? But the daddy want to put the seed in the mama, and she wouldn't even have the baby, right? But the daddy got to pay child support for his children. But mama say, these my kids. If she don't want to go with daddy, it don't right. He did. He put the seed in. He put the seed in. He put the seed in. It's like this. I ain't gonna even have that on it. It's both of y'all children. It's both of y'all children. How about that? And matter of fact, no, forget that. It's God's child.
That's right.
We God's children. No, they God's children. Was you able to make the child be a woman? Was you able to decide if it was a girl or a boy? Huh? Was you able to decide to do that? Was you able to decide to conceive? Because you ain't got control. All you did was carry it. Same way he carried the seed, you carried the egg. They God's children. Sister, what they don't have, the Lord gonna provide you to give to them.
But why do they come to us if the kids?
Because you're the custodian.
What the fuck? We're the custodian, but y'all.
Read, give me some more of that.
Y'all put it in there.
Sister,
But we
listen to wisdom, sis.
No.
Listen to wisdom. Sis, that's that Willie Lynch. That's that Willie Lynch. Let's get that Willie Lynch off. Hold on. We're going to break that spirit. Hold on, I got you. We're going to break that Willie Lynch spirit. Because, sister, you're a good sister. I know you are. Because you listen. But that Willie Lynch jump out. See, that's why brothers run, too. Because sisters give brothers a hard time. Yes, it is, sis. Why? It's not fair that a sister won't give a brother a break. Look at that. And they wonder why they're going to the white one. Because she gonna just sit there. Whatever you say, Daddy. Yes, Daddy.
I love a big
You want to wear Jordans, Daddy? Yeah, big out. He went to that white one.
Yeah.
Same way with brothers. But both wrong, sis. Both of them wrong.
This is what I want to ask you, sis. Watch this. Sis, let me show you how important it is. Get 7 men and lay them down. Hold up. You have sex with all 7 of those men, and you get pregnant. Whose baby is it? You don't know, right? But get 7 women and get 1 man, and he lay his seed and all of them get pregnant. Whose baby is it? It's that 1 man's baby, right?
See, that's breaking the confusion.
You're just tipping off that.
Y'all got more than us. That's not fair.
Huh?
That's not fair. Y'all have more than us.
More what?
More anything.
We
Y'all
got
got more
nothing.
options. Y'all got more power.
Sister, you think we got something here in America? We can't even control our women. We can't even stop you from talking right now. We ain't got nothing. Give me Jeremiah 33 and 21. Since we ain't got nothing. Brother, you got some land around here? Bro.
No, but you know, I'm not.
Brother.
If it's not my opinion, okay, I'm going.
Brother, you got some land, you own some land around here? You own one of these buildings? You own a bank? 21. You rent something? You rent her? No, you don't. You ain't got
But
nothing.
I don't need to. I don't have shit either.
Sis, exactly, because we ain't got shit.
Yeah, I got business.
So, no, because, and I'm not knocking you, I'm talking about in general. If our women spend more time supporting the brother and letting the brother know that they got our back, instead of trying to ridicule and talk bad and talk shit too, we both can get further. It's not no separate thing. We supposed to be together. But see, they don't understand the white man the one keep putting the divide. The white man divided the Africans, he done divided the Arabs, he done divided the Oriental, he done divided the man and the woman. That's what he do. He come to divide the house. That's why we over here arguing about feudalist things instead of building up a nation together. The moment we stop doing that and be in unity, we will excel. Read this.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, and verse 17, 21. Like, it says, then,
32 and 20. Yeah, read this out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the
Read that part
wife.
again. Read that part again. This is crucial.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
But not even that. Not even in that sense. Do you think these so-called gang members, they hard? You think they hard? How you hard killing your own brothers? But then the white man walk right by them and call them a nigga and they don't do nothing. The white man killing brothers all the time and they don't do nothing. But then let a brother step on your shoe, they ready to kill them. But they think that's hard. No, that's tender and very delicate. Oh, you in my neighborhood. You don't even own the blocks. Oh, I'm sporting this flag, I'm sporting red, you sporting blue. I hate that nigga. That's very tender and very delicate. So when the brothers is against each other, right? 31 and 20. When the brothers is against each other, watch what happens next.
Evil towards his brother and toward the wife of his bosom.
Then it spill on to your woman. Now you come home, you into it with your brothers. Then you come home and you into it with your woman. Read on.
And towards the women of his children.
Then when you get into it with your woman, they say, you know, you get kicked out and you leave. Now you done separated from the kids. Now they got to pay the consequences. All because the brothers don't get along. If the brothers got along, we'll treat our sisters better. The sisters will feel better. But when the brothers, you know this firsthand. If two men get into it, what's going to happen with the wives? They going to get into it too. Now you got houses against each other. Now you got neighborhoods against each other. Now you got cities against each other.
What about that law? About if you touch that man, then you got to be killed.
But we go. Read on.
Which he shall lead.
To do what?
Which he shall lead.
I can't make this up. This is a curse. If we get into it, then we gonna go home. It's gonna spill over to your house. That's negative energy. Then you just step out. Because the real man gonna be all right. Half the men wishing they wives leave. Tell my why. Tell my why.
This verse 56, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband, and her bosom, and towards her sons, and towards her daughter.
Watch this. When that man do leave, right? You look just like your damn daddy.
Yeah.
That's it. Get your little badass in there. Little bastard. You little bastard. You little motherfucker. You little bitch. I've been appalled by some of the stuff I heard brothers calling their sons. Now you take out and daughters. Now you taking it out on the children. This is curses. That's why we're supposed to be together.
That's why me and my mommy not best friends, because I look like my daddy. That's what she said. I swear to God.
See?
That's why she tell me all the time.
And now, look here. One of the laws is we shouldn't have a grudge against one another. What women do? Man, women in so much sin they don't even know.
Y'all don't even know what.
Look here. They say
ain't got no fear.
Now check this out. They say it's cheating, right? If a man deal with another woman. But according to the Bible, it's lawful as long as you ain't messing with another man's wife, right?
Oh, that's
So then, but y'all don't understand the concept behind that. See, women are the only ones that think about sex all the time. They try to put that on the man. No, it's the woman who want to sleep with a man who bring up the coochie. And it's the man, listen, and it's the man woman who worry about her man getting some coochie, right? It's the women who always worry about a man sleeping with somebody. All praise, brother. So the women is the only one. Men may want some support, emotional support.
Always support when y'all want.
Men may want somebody to let them know that it's gonna be okay.
Okay, wait, I got something to say. So when we want to have sex, it's like, oh my gosh, you're being a hoe. You want to fuck?
Yes, exactly.
What the fuck?
Have you?
Okay.
All right,
So
tell me this. What's the name? What do you call a male mistress? No, what do you call a male? Listen, what do you call a male? You know how a man?
That side nigga.
That's some new made up stuff.
Exactly.
Brother.
It don't exactly. It don't exist.
The term for another woman that a man is dealing with is a mistress.
Mistress is a girl who's mistress.
But it ain't a term for a woman having a man on the side. You wanna know why?
God, so y'all can fuck, but we can't.
No, because you couldn't see what I
You
said.
said no?
You talking about sex. Everything doesn't revolve around sex. Y'all be the only one on that. We thinking financially. We thinking about having things. Couldn't 3 incomes be better than 2?
Why the fuck the income gonna be coming? They when the business
No,
comes, the income gonna come.
No, you brought up sex, remember? I brought up brother.
You say come as you are.
Let's have some decorum. Brother, let's have some decorum. Let's have some brother. See, this is what we take Deuteronomy 28:54 right here. Because we the teachers. So let's have some respect. Because we came out here to teach. We didn't come out here to argue. We came out here to teach. That's that man white. We gotta have respect for that thing. We dealing with them in a decorum way. We gotta deal with everybody in that type of way. We all gonna stand for the Most High God.
That's right.
But we gotta do it with this. And we gotta stop the negativity with one another because that's all the white man wants. So we gotta remember that we are the same people. So with that, you gotta remember that we God's people. A royal priesthood, a holy nation. Not a bunch of niggas, not a bunch of thugs, not a bunch of baddies.
Not a bunch of bitches, not a bunch of
Not none of that. So let's deal accordingly to what God told us we need to be. And it's all praise. All praise. And that brother big enough to do that, that brother big enough to accept that, that's what we're here for. Because that's the first step, so let's get back to where we need to be. Now remember what I told you? When 2 brothers get into it, it spill over into the household. Right? It's negative energy. All praise. Because sis, remember,
I'm gonna try to say it like that. It's just God, they hurt me in the heart. Even if we wrong God and I heard a curse.
don't. Where's the camera, bro?
I'm working. I got y'all. That's
matter of fact, let's
But we got a platform. Look. That's what we out here for. That's what we out. We ain't come out here for nothing. We came out here to do what we doing right now. Brotherly and sisterly love. So y'all, where we was at? Because you ain't gonna forget. Read this. You found it?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
You hear it, sister? Watch this. Watch what God say.
For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall surpass a man.
Now take this. We ain't beating up on women. We talking about male and female. We are man enough to take charge of our responsibility. But see, I seen a little clip on Instagram where it was 3 women lined up, right? It was like Fear Factor. And it said, this is for the championship. They put accountability on the table, spelled out. Which the first woman to take accountability is the winner.
Like, literally take the word.
Yes. They did every damn thing but take it. They went all around it. They went under the table.
Accountability. What?
Take accountability. Since you just said you ain't do no sin. You think that's the first time we heard that? No. We used to it now. Why do you think Adam got in trouble when Eve partook? Because we responsible first. See, what y'all fail to realize is it wasn't fruit, it was knowledge. Look here, I'm going to show you how grave this thing is, folks. We responsible regardless.
The man?
Yes, that's what y'all don't realize. Why y'all want to be independent.
But that's not true.
You just going to suffer the consequences regardless. But if we in that household and we letting our women do such and such and such and such, and be like, well, that's her. I done heard that. That's her.
So why? Yeah, that's her. So why we get the you know, the bad stuff? Why can't the man get the bad stuff? Why aren't you?
We got the bad stuff. We got an out of order, wicked ass woman we got to deal with.
We got to hear the shit. I mean, we got to hear stuff. We got to hear it.
God don't want to hear nothing. God don't want to hear nothing. That's the problem. Who you think's supposed to be? When I say this, I don't mean physically.
Yeah.
But I mean spiritually. Who you think's supposed to be the disciplinarian?
The man. We know, not think we know. It's supposed to be the man, but when it's not the man, the woman has to be her own man.
No, you can't be your own man.
You gotta try.
You can't. That's a transsexual, sis. If a woman want to be a man, that's what they call a transformer. They already got those. They making them up pretty well too. They making them up. That's why they call Decepticons.
She gives the man, you know, the guy is expecting the guy to be wait for the guy, but he don't got to wait.
Now, if he guided you to the lick of fire, you might want to say something. But the whole thing is, say, hold on, bro. Let's have some respect. Brother, you gonna come and stand. Say, we in the middle of having a conversation. Now let's have some respect. Grown women, grown men, look, that wasn't no respect. Our people ain't got no goddamn respect. But that's why you goddamn like that, because you ain't got no respect. You see that corner? Come in here, disrespect, get somebody disrespecting her. And it's a domino effect. That's why we can't all praise, be acceptable. That's why we in this cycle. Now we disrespecting here. But you good? Our people ain't got no goddamn respect. You do mean disrespect. You wouldn't go walking from the goddamn white man like that, or behind him like that. Yeah, excuse me, sir. When the police come up, niggas get proper in the law. Niggas start speaking in an English accent. My good sir. How do you do that?
Do you plan on tarrying long?
Nigga, where you get that English accent from? Nigga got caught. But when it's us, nigga, fuck you, my nigga. My nigga, fuck you. Hey, my nigga. You see what I'm talking about? I ain't your brother. Nigga, I don't mean no disrespect. Whenever somebody say that, they do mean disrespect. But we ain't no fools out here, man. We've been out here for years. The brothers know, if they've been out here for years, they know they shouldn't be walking behind the prophets like this. They know this. But I don't mean no disrespect. You come stand in front of anybody while they're in the middle of a conversation, and you start carrying on another conversation. Do you mean disrespect? So when somebody comes disrespect your ass, don't give it no attitude. Because you disrespect. Because you're going to get what you give. That's why people ain't understanding. And people, why, what kind of God was? No, God ain't got nothing to do with that. It got everything to do with us. We doing this to ourselves. Don't blame the white man, because there ain't no white man right here. It wasn't no white, was it a white man right here involved in this?
Nope.
It was all
Y'all gotta get on this train.
Black folks disrespected black folks. But we want to blame the white man. It seems we can blame them, folks. Hit us up, we put our email on that flyer. Sis, did we get some understanding? I love this sister right here. I love this brother. All praise.
I was coming in with an argument, but I let
It's all good. We love you anyway.
I love y'all.
Yes, sir. All praise. One step at a time. All praise. I want to get through that sister, man. She reminds me of the daughter. We bring up the next teacher, man. All praise to the Most High. All praise to that brother. All praise to that brother. All praise to the Most High, man.
All right, well, which one we starting over? Which one we keeping running? Or just keep them both running?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.